Now, there was a church on a corner that was half built. He said to me, sanitation worker was like, "Oh, my only wish is that this church be built so my mother will be able to have a church home." Then he started working with the pastor to build a church. And somehow that fell through, because he had his own little construction business. So that fell through and that never happened. So now back to the maintenance. He was such a special guy. And when I say they ripped him from me, they took him from me. They took him, when I say they, those evil, wicked people in that community in Springfield Gardens, the sanitation worker included. They harassed him. His children started being harassed because, once you give your life to God spiritually, and he went all in. He was the type of star seed that he took that Bible and he quoted scripture from scripture. Won contests in the church when it came to scripture. He was such an amazing guy. Amazing guy. And when I say they, the sanitation worker and the people on that block and the people in that community, they harassed him and they gave him such spiritual warfare, and they sent that home to his wife and his kids that when COVID came, he got sick. And this is about the time where he stopped speaking to me. He just disappeared. He was at work, but he disappeared. I stopped seeing him. And I'm like, where he at? We used to meet every day in the parking lot because the building was attached to a parking lot. And I'm saying this with such smile and joy because this man, he was everything. He was such a good friend, a good teacher, a good father, a good husband. And once he got sick, he refused to go to the hospital. He had walking pneumonia. And how I knew he was sick, he wasn't feeling well, is he had to do work at my house. And he came to my house and he was really overweight. And I was like, what happened? What happened to you? Why are you so overweight like this? Because I used to keep him intact like his friends. Like, yo, eat the right things and, and stuff like that. And this is how I knew something was wrong, but I really didn't know what was wrong and how severe it was.